Hisuyo, need, necessity. Okay, this one we learn, right? Iru to be needed, to require. And this one is the heart, but we have a shock to like deny the heart or something. This one means certainty, definiteness. Well, okay. So definitely required, and it becomes necessity. Greeting, fellow linguistic warrior. I'm Frugal, the one in charge of Japanese. Today is the second day of the third term, or in other words, day 44. I will continue with the Japanese called 2000 step 3, and afterward we'll try to edit as much grammar from the taking guide as possible. As usual, if you have an enemy about any of the kanji, please donate it to chat.
問題
Problem, okay.
問題が一つあります。
We have one problem, okay.
開発
Kaihatsu, this is new from yesterday, right? Mean to develop. Okay, so the second kanji of this word is actually something that we already learned. It just mean to open, right? And the first one mean to depart, right? So to, I guess, to depart from the old ways and to open a new path, it somehow mean to develop. Okay, it can make sense. This pattern here is mean attempt or footstep. Okay, so for the mnemonic, I will just go with attempt, and then we have a number 2 and a pair of running leg, and this one mean to depart. So like after ransacking the tent, the two thieves quickly departed from the scene with a quite a footstep. Yeah, so yeah, we have this one mean to develop, to this one to open, to unlock, this one to depart, to like unlock a new way that is departed from the old way, and that is mean to develop. Okay, next.
ダムの開発に住民は反対しています。
Okay, this is a rather long sentence, right? And we have a lot of new kanji in this book. So damu mean dam, kaihatsu develop, resident, live, and family name, right? So like a tribe. So that means resident. Okay, and this one mean to be in opposition or mean to be in resistance. And we have the first kanji here. This means anti, right? This one is anti. Yeah, anti. Yeah, and we have the shock here. This is a cliff, right? And this one is again. So like, you think of it in a sense of a TV series. Yeah. So usually it is a good move to have a cliffhanger ending. Yeah. So that's why you will incentivize people to come back to watch again the next week. But sometimes the cliff or the stake is just too high, and then the next episode just feel anti-climatic. Yeah. So that is why cliff and again become anti. And then we have this one mean like opposite as well. So anti and opposite, and it means opposition. So yeah, opposite. We have the path here. This one means like a sentence or literature. This path means sentence or literature, and this path just means to measurement, right? Measurement. So I guess like a measure sentence is the opposite of a thoughtless response. Yeah, and that's the name for this kanji. Okay, domino, kayasuni. Okay. Yeah, okay, next.
事件
Incident, okay, we know this.
その事件の犯人は まだ捕まっていない。
Okay, so we have the kanji for like the criminal and the kanji for to catch, right? Yeah. Okay, so this one mean crime or sin or crime or sin. Okay, so we have the part here that means an animal. A dog is actually a dog, but yeah, this thing of is an animal. And this part here kind of look like a snake or someone playing the snake video game, right? Yeah, so snake is the animal you often associated with crime and sin or treachery. So I guess this kanji kind of makes sense, you know? Yeah, I feel it does. On an unrelated note, like the first time I learned the correct way to play snake, you know, you are supposed to like look to make sure that you don't hit your tail. And the first time I learned it, I showed it to my friend. It was sometime in like the 10th grade, I think. And like for that day, I was the coolest person in the class. Yeah, so I got a lot of attention. And the day end with my phone being stolen. Yeah, I guess someone getting jealous, so they just decided they will steal my phone. Yeah, and that's it for that memory. Anyway, this one here means to catch, to capture or to catch. Okay, so either action, so it makes sense that we have the hand radical here. This one is 10, this one is a dot, and this one is task, right? So I guess the mnemonic is something like, with only 10 seconds left, can Pac-Man finish the task by eating all of the remaining dot? Yeah, that makes sense, right? Okay, and that is to mean to capture. Okay.
必要。
What? Okay. Needs, necessity. Okay. Sorry, right? Okay, I kind of running short on time yesterday, so I didn't probably learn the like pronunciation of the new kanji like we learned yesterday. I only was able to come up with the mnemonic. Okay. Anyway, this one means needs, necessity. We learned this one. This kanji mean require, right? Require, need, and this one is a new one yesterday. It just mean most or certain, right? So we have the heart, and we have the katakana no, so like no, right? So somehow if your heart is telling you to say no to something, you must consider your option very carefully, and that is the mnemonic for this kanji. Okay, next.
私にはたくさんのお金が必要だ。
Need a lot of money, right? Have to sign of money, and then need. Okay. Okay.
企業
This one mean corporation. Yeah, corporation. And that's it. Okay. So the second one, this one mean business, and we know that already. Business or work or act or did. Yeah. This one is the new one. We have a person here, and then this one mean to stop, and it mean like scheme or plan or undertake. Yeah, so I guess the mnemonic I come up with is like, we should do something to stop people from falling to pyramid scheme. Yeah.
彼女はアメリカの企業で働いています。
Okay, she work for American corporation. Yeah, okay, that's definitely it. Okay.
行う。
Go now. To carry out. Okay. Yeah, okay, to carry out, to do, to go. To go and execute. Okay.
その会社は来月キャンペーンを行う。
Next month, run the campaign. Okay. Okay.
現在。
present, the present time. Okay, present time. Yeah, okay. So we have this kanji here mean present, right? Present. Okay. So we have the king, and then to see, right? So yeah, I guess the mnemonic is pretty simple. A king is someone who can see things beyond the current time. Yeah, so that he can see to kind of anticipate what would happen in the future and prepare for it. That would make him a wise king. Yeah, and this one mean exist on the suburb, the countryside. Yeah, so like there's two layer of meaning here: country or to exist. I guess in this meaning it lot more like mean to exist, right? So to be exist in present time, to be present in the moment. Anyway, for the mnemonic, we have a katakana here, and then we have a person, and then we have like the land or the ground. Yeah, so the mnemonic is like on the ground of the countryside there exists a huge man-made katakana drawing. Yeah, a huge man-made drawing of katakana. Yeah, and emphasize on the man-made because we do have another kanji that also means to exist, and in that kanji the mnemonic is like there's a huge katakana that exists on the dark side of the moon, right? So they both mean exist and they both mean katakana. But I guess one is man-made and the other is natural, or maybe alien-made. Yeah, robot alien-made. Okay, next.
現在の気温は30度です。
Okay, Kion, right? Kion, temperature. Then do as in degree. Okay, so 3 new kanji here. We learned a lot of new kanji yesterday. Yeah, it's scary. This one is temperature. This one is just temperament, and this one mean both temperature, but at the same time like degree something. I mean, sorry, not degree, but warm. Yeah, so it's a warm and temperature. For kanji that have two meaning, warm and temperature. Okay. Anyway, we have water, the sun, and then this one is just the place or the dish, right? And the mnemonic is for both warm and temperature. I guess if just warm, then it will be very easy, right? So the sun warm the water in the dish or the plate. But for temperature, it becomes something like putting various plates of water throughout the room help you combat the warm temperature caused by the sun. Yeah, so actually putting a bucket of water inside the room is supposed to help cool down the room. Yeah, and that's why I come up with that mnemonic. Okay, this one is degree, right? Degree. But also it means occurrence. We have a cliff here. And this pattern means 20, right? And this one is again. So occurring on the cliff right now, there are 20 people trying to recreate scenes from the movie 300 Spartan. Yeah, they are doing that to a various degree. Yeah, and that is the mnemonic. Kind of a mess actually. Okay.
利用
This one is advantage or something. Okay, so this one means utilization or usage, but this one is definitely advantage. Yeah, advantage, benefit, profit, and this one we see in terms of radical past before. This one is both a radical and a kanji. That means task or business, right? Task or business. Okay, so this one is not new. Kind of like this, I think. And this one is benefit or advantage. So we have the rain and knife. And like I guess it is the dynamic. It is better or it is to your advantage to consume some grain before a knife fight. Yeah, so it would give you more energy, I guess. Yeah, sorry I come up with a name that is kind of violent. Yeah, sorry about that.
私はよく図書館を利用します。
Often use the library. Okay.
首相
No idea. Okay. Prime Minister. Okay. So the neck, right? This one is the neck, and this one mean Prime Minister, but also like mutual. Yeah. Mutual and Prime Minister. Okay. So I guess it kind of makes sense, right? So we have a neck and a mutual choke point, a mutual like congestion point of power, and that means a prime minister, right? So I guess in a way that makes sense. For the dynamic though, we have a tree, or you could say of it as a pillar, and we have the eye. Yeah, so like the okay, so after mutually voted into office by the public under a lot of watchful eye, the minister is working as the pillar of the administration. Yeah, I don't think it is a very good mnemonic, but yeah, I kind of short on time yesterday, so that's the best I can come up with.
持つ
Okay, have, right? But also an additional layer mean to last long or to be well maintained. Okay.
この車はよく持っているね
Yeah, this can last a long time. Okay.
政府
Okay, safer. This one is the final new like pair of kanji we learned yesterday. Is this mean government, right? Government. Okay, government or administration. Safe. Okay. I already like display my distrust of government yesterday, so I won't be doing it today. This one means government or political. We have this part here mean to be correct, right? And this part here mean a strike or to strike. So I guess the mnemonic becomes something like supporting a strike is usually politically correct. Okay, that's that. And this one means what was the name? Prefecture, right? So like a unit of government administration or a unit of government office. Yeah, prefecture. And I guess we have a cliff, and then a person, and then measurement, right? So a person is measuring a cliff, so he can accurately record it in the prefecture database. Yeah, and that's it for this one. That means prefecture or government office. So political, prefecture, government office, and it becomes government or administration. Kind of makes sense. Okay. Mondai. Okay, so let's be quick here and get to the new cap of today.
問題
Well, lately I have been practicing the Windhoff breathing method. The method goes like this. You try breathing in and breathing out deeply for 40 times. And then you try to hold your breath for 60 seconds. And after that, you inhale only one time and try to hold your breath for 15 seconds and then breathe out. And that make a set. A section consists of 3 sets. So on set 2 and set 3, you try to increase your breath hold from 60 seconds to 90 seconds, or as long as you possibly can. And it usually takes 10 minutes to complete one section. And doing so is supposed to like kill depression, unlock the power of the mind, give you more control over your body, and achieve higher level of consciousness. I don't know about that. I try to do it as a way to mentally reset it. Yeah. So sometimes during the day I feel like I am too excited or too down. And during those times in the past I used to like do a chore, taking a bath or taking a quick nap to like take a break and reset it myself. And now I try to do the Wim breathing method. To be honest, I kind of getting a mixed result here. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Wow. But one thing I do notice is that I was able to hold my breath for much longer. Yeah. So I can easily push to 2 minutes now on a good day. Yeah. So again, it kind of makes sense if you practicing breath holding, you would get better at holding your breath. Kind of like if you practice a language, you would be getting better at it. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So okay. So Kanji review for today took a lot of time. I actually out of the allotted 1 hour. So okay. I guess today will be already that we don't get to study any grammar point. Wow, okay. Yeah. Ooh, okay. So yeah, I will stop here for today. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah. So I leave a link that led to a Google Drive in the description to today's kanji diagram, along with some other material I think will prove useful. If you have about any of the kanji, please don't hesitate to share it, right? Yeah, so we learned a lot of kanji today, so I would really use some help in creating mnemonic for them. Whoa, okay. I'm really frustrated that we have a day that we just spend learning kanji and like not getting in any grammar. Okay. I hope tomorrow will be better, not like today, okay? Yeah, so see you tomorrow. Bye for now.
だってほらやられたね。修理が必要だ。